So for all you Asian obsessors out there, did you know Chinese Mandarin is the most commonly spoken language in the world? Well, you too can speak it. Just stay tuned. Okay, so Mandarin sounds like a really difficult language with all of the characters, with the completely different pronunciation than in English, and you don't know anything about the grammar, so it seems scary. But when you break it down, it's really not. First, they have something called the pinyin chart, which is a chart that has every single syllable that they have in the entire language laid out for you in one small chart. So there's really not that many pronunciations or different syllables in the language. So, that's easy. And I'm going to provide a link below. I think if you're studying Chinese, you need to practice that chart before every lesson until you get it down. The chart that I posted, you can click on the syllable and they read it out for you, so you can try to copy the way they say it. So it sounds easy by that way, right? Well, Chinese is also a tonal language, and I'll show you what I mean. So these are the 4 tones. I use the syllable ma because it's normal. There is a flat tone, which is shown by a flat line, and that sounds almost like you're singing. You say it ma, ma. The second one is a rising tone. You can think of it as you're asking a question at the end of a sentence. So you would pronounce this like ma, ma. And then the third tone, it's a falling and rising tone. This one kind of sounds like the stereotypical Chinese sounds that a lot of people do. But it's really a Chinese sound. So this one would sound like ma, ma. And then the last one is a falling tone. This is a more abrupt cut off. So this sounds like ma, ma. Now it is very important for you to get down all of these tones, as different tones have different meanings. So for example, the word ma means mother, but ma means horse. So you really don't want to mix these up. Okay, so now that we got the tones down, let's start learning some vocab. So let's start with hello. This is ni hao, ni hao. Okay, now let's break it down. So ni means you, and hao means good. So together, ni hao means you good, or in this case, hello. So your good is a way to say hello in Chinese. Now, interestingly enough, the way you say, how are you, is ni hao ma. So we already know that ni hao means you good, but what does ma mean? Well, let's take a look at ma. So in English, when you change a statement into a yes or no question, you flip the subject and the verb. So for example, you are good, you change to are you good, or are you okay? In Chinese, you still leave the sentence structure the same, so you are good, but you add the word ma at the end. So instead of changing the order of the words, you just add ma at the end. So you are good ma, or another example using an English sentence would be, you like chicken ma, would mean do you like chicken. So ni hao ma means are you good, or how are you doing? Okay, so let's learn 2 ways that you can answer this question. We want a negative and positive one. So let's look at this one. 我很好. 我 means I. 很 means very. 好, as we already know, means good. So I'm very good. In Chinese, when you have a subject, and then you usually in English would have a linking verb and then a adjective, you don't need to use the linking verb. You can just use an adverb like very. So I very good is completely fine in Chinese. So 我很好. So we know now if you want to say, how are you? I'm very good. You can say, 你好吗? And then you could reply with, 我很好. Okay. So, well, let's say we're not having a good day and we're having a bad day, like a lot of people do, a lot. You could say, 我不好. So this is, 我, we know, is I. 不, it actually means not. So, 我不好 means I'm not good, or I'm not doing well. So, 你好吗? Oh, 我不好. So now we know how to say hello, how are you, and say I am good or I am not good. So now we know how to say hello, how are you, and answer, so why don't we now add goodbye to that list? So 再见, 再 means to do something again, and 见 means to see someone. So 再见 actually means I will see you again, or goodbye. So 再见 is your way to say goodbye. So you know how to say 你好,你好吗?我很好,我不好,再见. So you already know how to have a conversation in Chinese. Okay guys, so I think that's some stuff to practice. Definitely you should look at that pinyin chart down in the description. And practice with your friends, and I will see you for our next lesson. See you later.